Hi, Sandy. Hi, Nikki.
That's where it is, it's in your heart. From the very start. That's where it is, it's in your heart. It's in your heart.
Okay.
That's where it is, it's in your heart.
Hi, Heidi. Hi, Holly. Hi, Laura.
That's where
Boom. Good morning, y'all. Thank you so much for clicking on this notification and coming to spend maybe a half hour with me this morning on Sexy Saturday. Hopefully you're having a sexy Saturday. I know I am. The reason I am playing with you all right now on this video is I'm helping a rock and rad star out, and her name is Angelina. Angelina has been, I think, in our group for 6 or 7 weeks. She reached out to me about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Her sister created a GoFundMe and it just didn't get any traction. Not a lot of people saw it. So she reached out to me and asked me for our help. And I said yes. And so we created a Facebook fundraiser for her, basically using a very similar write-up that her sister created. And Lana, myself, and the Rock and Rad Stars want to help her. And so the fundraiser was launched last night. The goal is to reach $8,000. I believe already this morning we've reached $205 for Angelina. Again, I'm gonna read this as slow as I can. It's in her sister's writing. It's a different way of writing, so I'm gonna read it the best I can. And then I'm gonna go into the group and I'm gonna show you all some pictures of her journey and the posts that she has made in the group. Many ninjas reach out to me for my help. I cannot help everyone. I already spend way too much time on social media. But Angelina has asked me to help, and so I'm helping. So let's just get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe I'll take this off and show you the photo of her and her family really quick. The link is right there. Please help Angelina. Let's see if this pops up, and I'll show you a photo of her and her husband. Maybe I'll just flip this around. Maybe that will work. Let's see. Let's see if I just take this off, y'all. Hi. So this is Angelina and her 3 beautiful children and her husband. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl, you and I and Lana need to wrap soon. We have your fundraiser funds as well. I don't know if you've moved here yet or if you found a place, but as soon as you do, let us know. We will meet up for lunch, breakfast, or dinner. Maybe we'll have you out here at the What Love Shack, and we can give you those funds. If you all have not followed, or support Cheryl, send her a friend request. She's right there in the chat, y'all. So she has posted quite a few unbelievable posts in the group, sharing her story, sharing her journey, and everything is about 3 weeks old. And so every day we're gonna kind of slowly drip the content that she has shared in the group into the fundraiser so you can all be up to date. So I'm just gonna get right to it and read the best I can. So here we go. And this is basically her sister's write-up. She says, "Hi everyone, my name is Cassandra," with a K, what a pretty name, "and I'm doing a Facebook fundraiser for the Hoyt family who has taken me in and seen me through some trying times and never left me out of anything. I'm truly blessed. Their names are Tom and Angel Hoyt. They have 3 beautiful daughters. I don't know how to say that. I'm going to say Lipawee. I'm so not saying that right. Who is 13. Esperanza, who is 11. And Aura, I think I'm saying that right, who is 10. These girls are a delight, and they too are worried for their mama. Let me explain. I have lived with the Hoyts as an aunt, sister, and sister-in-law. However, in that time, and having been a CNA and have 24 years of experience as a PCA, I noticed Angel had some balance issues, and besides all the rest of what she was being diagnosed with physically, which with physically is too much to list. Again, this is a different writing style. I didn't want to edit anything. I wanted it to be her sister's exact write-up. Let's just suffice to say this most recent diagnosis is frightening for the five of them, and especially Angel. So Angel and Angelina, I guess she's got some nicknames. I'm not sure which one she prefers. You see, she went to her doctor and got an MRI on her head. The next appointment brought the news of a tumor. One of those this isn't happening moments. After a family discussion of two options, number one, take it out now, or number two, babysit it every 3 months to watch the changes, Angel is claustrophobic and has to be sedated to even go into an MRI trailer, even with Tom there. So we are going for option one. Once Angel called to give her decision, they scheduled the removal for 12/28/18, which is last December. So this is about 3 weeks old. Tomorrow, which was the 29th of December. There was very little time to try to pull everything together. That included financially. She said, I am hoping to help them with this fundraiser. Anything helps. Prayers especially. Realizing this comes on the heels of a big holiday, which was Christmas and New Year's. I know some cannot give, but those of us that can help, please do. This precious family is scared, and we know nothing about whether it is cancerous or not. Tom, which is Angel's husband, and myself and Angel and the girls are doing everything we can. Tom, Angel's husband, I help with the kids and pets. Tom and Angel are facing an 8-week recovery if all goes well. That's going to be a lot of back and forth from Big Arm to Ronan and Ronan to Gillespie all week long. I think those are the name of the hospitals or the cities and the towns. I will keep all of you posted. Thank you and God bless you. Cassandra Smith, that's her Facebook, that you all can PM her if you have any options. So that is the original write-up. Hi Amy, hi Shelly, hi Lacey. So I'm gonna go into the group and I'm going to share, I'm gonna read. I don't care how long this takes me. And if you all aren't a member of the group, go to our group, Ridiculously Authentic, and go check it out and go introduce yourself and tell a story. But I'm gonna show you all the photos that she has posted in the group. So now it's been 3 weeks since her surgery, and almost every 2 or 3 days she's been posting in the group with post-surgery photos of the big gigantic scar all the way down the back of her head. And really, I'll just read what she's been writing, and then I'll update the fundraiser for her until we get caught up, and then I'll show her how to update it herself. So let me go ahead and just find most of her posts. In the group, there's a search option, Angelina. And so I'm gonna go all the way back to see her first post in the group. So she's got January 8th, January 7th, there we go. And here we are, more posts, December 31st. Okay, then she's got January 17th. So here we go. This is her first post. So I'm just gonna go, so she wrote, on December 30th, which is 2 days after her surgery for the fundraiser that we created and that I'm doing this video on, she writes, thank God I survived Friday's tumor removal. I'm in ICU until later today, hopefully. In lots of pain, but doing okay. I'm not quite sure what to say. No one until I figure out what to say. I'll post pics. Let's see. I'll post pics I'm not sure what to say. I'll post pics of my kids and my hubby and people I love. So that was December 30th, 2 days after surgery. January 9th, she writes, I am excited that so many are curious about my king and it's been my surgery, and it's been a long post and will have to include parts with my ex-husband. So there's some difficulty writing here. So I'm gonna show you this one. This is a really good post that really just blew me away. So let me turn this around, and these are photos that she shared in the group. And so this is Angelina here. I'm not sure when that photo was taken. And then this is her husband. And then this is the post surgery photo. So they went in and took the tumor out. And so that's the photo that she shared. And then this is the write-up. I'll go ahead and read for you all. So she wrote on December 31st, hey, all my new friends. First, thank you for being so accepting, loving, and supportive. Second, good news is I can come home tomorrow instead of Wednesday. I have 6 to 8 weeks of recovery to go through. I live in Big Arm, Montana, and my hospital stay has been in Kalispell, which is an hour and a half away from home. This is key right here. My husband works in Ronan, which is 45 minutes away from home, a little over 2 hours from the hospital to work. Thankfully, he was able to take time off to be here with me. I also have amazing parents who have my kiddos until I get home and have at least a day to breathe and relax. There's so many things that I could talk about, but honestly have no idea where to begin. Maybe y'all could throw some ideas, and commented ideas what I should do. Here's a pic of my head without the bandage on, which I just showed you. Other than ideas on what to talk about, I humbly ask that you continue to pray for my next few weeks is amazing and full of healing, and God stands by my side and helps me and my family find a way to make it through the next few weeks in whatever ways possible. May you all be blessed beyond measures and stay highly favored and empowered to prosper. So here's another post, January 1st. Let's see what she writes. She wrote, how many of you sock away cash? If you are suddenly unemployed, this cash can pay for gas, utilities, and such. While having an emergency fund in the bank is nice, I'm talking about a hidden stash at your house, saving $5 to $10, $12 per week. So she's trying to maybe get some ideas on how to raise some finances or to maybe budget for the travel time, the away from work for her husband, the gas, all of that stuff. I haven't had a major injury, but with this group, I'm finding that so many people are dealing with pain. So many people are dealing with college debt. So many people are dealing with depression. So many people are dealing with medical bills. So many people really don't have family and friends. So many people feel lost. So many people feel that they can't help themselves and that there's nobody out there that can help them. And so I read these things all day, and I read these stories, and I rap with a lot of these people, and the group is so comforting that if you have a story, if you have a problem, or if you have an idea, or if you have an issue and you're trying to find a solution, or if you're just looking for some love from afar or looking for some support, this group is really where it's at. And so she kept showing up every single day, even during her surgery, before her surgery, and after her surgery. And so I'm reading these stories, and then when I found out that she did have a GoFundMe and it didn't do anything, I said, well, hey, let's just move it over to Facebook, and I said, let me just see what I can do. And so, last 24 hours, we put this together with her sister. I've sent a lot of invites to the fundraiser, and I'm gonna read all of these stories for her. It doesn't take any time, maybe 20, 30 minutes of my time, which is nothing compared to what she's had to endure, with what her children have had to endure, with what her husband has had to endure, and what they've had to endure as a family. And like I always say, kindness costs nothing. And social media is a very powerful thing, and it reaches a lot of people. So if you do see this video and you can donate, you know, the link's right there. If you cannot donate, reach out to her, send her a sweet message, comment on this video, or just share this video. So here's another post she made January 7th. Let's check it out right here. Boom. So there she is. That's post-surgery. There's Angelina right there. And she says, hey guys, let's read this. She says, hey guys, today is a dizzy day, but not bad. She says, let me get this. She says, I do want to share about my life, but would like some ideas on what to start with after the intro. So if you please don't mind, leave some suggestions and topics, and the ones that comes up most, I'll go from there. I am an open book. Ask any questions you wish, and I will be honest. I trust y'all. Here's a pic of today. So let's see that pic one more time. There she is. There she is. She's got her beautiful Sinead O'Connor hair going on. Let's see what her next post is. And then she posted the second. She said, home sweet home. There she is. Home sweet home. Thanks again for everything, y'all. The next few weeks will be hard, but I've come this far and I will continue to push forward. Feel free to ask any questions. January 9th. There she is. Looks like she's got some what wigs on. She's got a pretty hairdo there. She says, sorry it's blurry, but I got my hair. She said, thanks to the lovely that sent me a gift card to get it. It makes my heart happy. On my way to remove the staples. Be back soon. Stay blessed. Okay, January 7th, January 9th. So I'm going to put all of these in the fundraiser, and here's another one of her. Now I'm not sure if that's a picture where she had to come back, but I'll go ahead and read it. So she says, and this was the 14th, y'all, so 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago. I don't know what today's date, maybe it's the 25th, 26th, maybe 21st, I don't know. For the next 5 days, here is my room and me. Every hour I have to have my drain emptied, but I have pneumonia. Phenomenal nurses. The doctor is amazing and doing all he can to do the least invasive procedures first. Hopefully this works, and in 5 days I'll be home for real. What? I can only imagine. I've been to a lot of hospitals. I've never stayed overnight in a hospital as a patient. I've been to the hospital when I broke my ankle. I did not like being there. And I've been to I don't think that's it, y'all. I've stayed out of hospitals. I broke my ankle when I was like 16. I got in a motorcycle accident when I was 15. I got some stitches in my leg, but I've never stayed overnight. But I've been to a lot of hospitals, but I've never actually been in that bed and stayed and be cared on. But I can only imagine when you have such a scary injury, you know, when you have your head cut open and they take out a tumor, right? Or you're having an organ transplant or whatever it is, and you're overnight and you don't have family. Luckily, she has a caring husband. I can only imagine how scary that can be, how fearful that can be, how lonely that could feel. And, you know, it just, I'm very, very thankful. I'm very, very thankful that I've stayed out of those places. I've been there a lot with a lot of other people, but I think a lot of people have a hard time asking for help. And I don't ever want to be in a situation where I'm afraid to ask for help. And I don't ever want to be in a situation where, you know, I've made certain life decisions where I don't have support or I don't have help, because I can only imagine how empty that feels. I have felt that way before in the past, but not in a hospital. I have felt that way before with addiction. But this is why I'm doing this video, y'all, because a lot of people don't want to ask for help. A lot of people don't know how to ask for help if they wanted to ask for help. And a lot of people's stories can't be heard or are never heard. And again, that's why this group is so rad, because you can tell your story. You can find help. You can find love. You can have support. You can feel that love. You know, it doesn't have to be a financial donation. It can just be a rad little sweet message every single day. Whoever comes across this video, I have 2 viewers on here. You know, if the 2 of you were to reach out to Angelina every single day for like a month, like between your coffee, between your breakfast, between your workout, in traffic, and say, hey, Angelina, how you doing today? Is your vision better? Are those headaches still there? Is there anything that I can do for you? You want me to sing you a song? You know what I'm saying? You know, want me to make your 3 kids a cool little card and send it to them like a little secret, like out of like paper mache? Just something real, real sweet. Again, I've showed up for almost 2.5 years to set an example that you can change your life, and you can use social media as a catalyst, as a very powerful tool to do that. And social media in a lot of ways is very, very powerful in a positive way, in a very positive way. And so I will always do my best to help out as many people as I can. Even if these 2 people, even if one person watched this, right? And I knew, and I could tell the future, and I was hanging out, you know, with Michael J. Fox, and I could go back in the future or in the future, right? And I knew that if I sat here for 69 days and just talked, and if I knew, because I already saw this in the future, if I sat here for 69 days and just rapped and told Angelina's story for 69 days, if that one person that saw this video was able to reach out to Angelina and help her in any kind of way, if it was just to put a smile on her face from a complete stranger, and I connected those dots through social media, then I feel like I made a difference, you know, and I spread the love. And that's the only reason why I'm on social media, because I've used social media as a tool to start my healing journey. And so, Angelina, I am thankful and I am proud of you that you joined the group when you did, and that you showed up and you faced your fears and you started telling your story bit by bit by bit, page by page by page by page. It got my attention. I know you've gotten a lot of love from the group. And now it's time that all of us come together as a collective, as a Rock and Rad Star family, from Lana to myself to all of you, and to help her and support her and to spread the love through inspiration, motivation, monetize financially, whatever it is. Let's reach out and give her a big rad digital hug today. All right? The link is in there. It says, please help Angelina and family. The link is right there. Please share this video. I'm gonna go play outside. I've got a lot of doors to hang, a lot of doors to paint. I gotta work this drill and cut some holes through some doors. I gotta go ninja flip 2.5 miles to a tattoo shop today to go pick up some solar panels. So I'm gonna be very, very busy playing and trying to do my best every single day to appreciate every breath that I take and to embrace the future, to embrace my future chapters. I'm no longer living in the past. I'm no longer letting my mind hijack my progress, you know? So I'm very, very excited about today, and I'm very excited about the future. Angelina, I love you. Keep it raw. Stay rad.